What's up, everybody? My producer podcast is on. It's a two-parter. It's on Taylor Swift and Nathan Chapman because they work so good together, and they've basically worked together on every one of Taylor Swift's albums. But I'll go on to explain that. So first of all, Taylor was born on December 13th, 1989, in Reading, Pennsylvania. One reason I chose her is because I'm obsessed, as you can see. Even got the blanket here. But that's besides the point. She's an awesome artist. She produces her own stuff. She writes all her own stuff. She plays her own instruments. Everything about her is unique. I tell everybody, and they never believe me, but I basically went to school with Taylor Swift. Don't believe me? Right here. She's from Reading, Pennsylvania. That's where I'm from. Reading, PA. I know it's backwards, but... So, I was a grade above her. She left around we were 12, 13 years old. I was a grade above her. She left when she was 13 to go to Tennessee and start going to label doors and drop demos. And she basically didn't get known until she was around 14, 15, singing in a karaoke cafe. She got approached by the dude who created Big Machine Records and signed her. So that's a little interesting tidbit, and it's the truth. I don't care. I know what I've done in my life. You can believe me or not, but I know what happened, and I know that I went to school with her. Did I know her? No. Did I know of her? Yes. So it's pretty awesome that I became a fan so many years later. Let's talk about her in general and some of her achievements, some of her work. She's known for her hook-laden narrative songs about her experiences as a teenager and young adult. She's also known for her country music style, but often she will switch it up and do more poppy stuff, along the likes of Kesha and Rihanna. Like I stated before, she writes all her own material, with the exception of maybe a few songs, and others which she still had a helping hand with co-writing, and the other ones that she didn't write herself. She plays her own instruments, which makes her unique. She's a type of singer she isn't the type of singer who sings on a pre-made instrumental. So she and the band that she goes on tour with play all her instrumentation in the studio when they record. She plays ukulele, banjo, electric and acoustic guitar, and she plays the piano. Not every one of these instruments is always used all the time, but when they are, you can almost guarantee that she has done the instrumentation for it, and wrote the melodies as well. Taylor is known in the Nashville Songwriters Association and the Songwriters Hall of Fame. They've both honored her. Her other achievements include 6 Grammy Awards, 10 American Music Awards, 7 Country Music Association Awards, 6 Academy of Country Music Awards, and 13 BMI Awards. She's sold over 23 million albums worldwide and 54 million song downloads. In addition to her music career, she's also appeared as an actress in the crime drama CSI, in the animated film The Lorax, and in the movie Valentine in 2010. Forbes magazine estimates that Taylor is worth over $165 million. She's also a philanthropist that supports arts education, children's literacy, natural disaster relief funds, LGBT rights, and charities for sick children. Now, other than Taylor Swift, there's a guy named Nathan Chapman. I guess you would say he's like the executive producer. But he started off with actually Taylor Swift's her self-named album when she first got signed and was 16 when she released it. That was his first record ever producing. And he's done all 4 of her albums, including the newest one, Red, which is the 4th one that she just put out. They both have credits under producer on every album. That's why I chose to do both of these. They kind of go hand in hand with each other. Nathan resides in Nashville, Tennessee, and he sticks to his roots by working in the field of just country music. He works for Big Machine Records, Taylor's label. He's known primarily for producing, like I said, all 4 of her albums. He graduated from Lee University in 2001 with a bachelor's degree. The university consists of 5 different colleges, his being the School of Music. He won Album of the Year at the 52nd Annual Grammy Awards in 2010 for Taylor's second album, Fearless. Besides working mainly on Swift material, he has also been credited for other acts such as the band Perry, Gypsy, Point of Grace, Shania Twain, and Jimmy Wayne. In addition to his production work, he's also a trained session musician who plays mandolin, banjo, and guitar. So, together, they have won ridiculous amounts of records. They've been nominated countless amounts of times. They've put out, in my opinion, some of the best music ever. I'm a big fan. I own all her albums. I have a ton of stuff. I went to school with her. I know who she is. Well, not really, but you get the point. All these are why I chose them two. They're amazing. Big fan. They've done a great job, and I can't wait to continue to see their improvement, what else they come up with as part of music and albums, and I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something about Taylor Swift and Nathan Chapman. Have a good one.